In this video, we will look at the following question. Find the coordinates a prime, b prime, c prime and d prime, the image of rectangle A at 1, -1, b at 3, -1, c at 3, 1, and d at 1, 1, after reflection in the mirror line y equals x. We will look at two ways of answering this question. The first technique will involve drawing plots on a graph to determine the reflected points a prime, b prime, c prime and d prime. The second technique will use matrix multiplication to determine the coordinates of the reflected rectangle ABCD. Let us begin with the first method, drawing the plots on a graph. Using this method, we begin by first drawing the rectangle ABCD on the Cartesian plane with point A at -1, 1, point B at 3, -1, point C at 3, 1, and point D at 1, 1. We then draw the mirror line y equals x. As you are aware, the line y equals x means that for every point on the line, the value of y will be equal to the value of x. For instance, at this point, the value of the x-coordinate is 1, and the value of the y-coordinate is 1. Similarly at this point, the value of the x-coordinate is 3, and the value of the y-coordinate is 3. Therefore, on all points on this diagonal line, the value of the y-coordinate is equal to the value of the x-coordinate, therefore y equals x. To use the graph method, we pick any vertex on rectangle ABCD, for instance A, and draw a straight line to the mirror line y equals x from this point, while counting the number of steps that we took to the mirror line. In this case, we see that we have made 2 steps to get to the mirror line. Once we get to the mirror line, we then make a 90 degrees angle and move the same number of steps in this new direction, as we took to get from the original point to the mirror line. In our case, after making a 90 degrees angle we move up 2 steps to point A prime at 1, 1. We do the same for all other points reflecting them on the mirror line y equals x. From this we see that the resultant rectangle has the coordinates a prime, 1, 1, b prime, -1, 3, c prime, 1, 3, and d prime, 1, 1. This is how we use plotted points to solve this question. We will now solve this question using the second method, matrix multiplication. To do this, we pre-multiply the matrix 0, 1, 1, 0 to each of the coordinates of the rectangle ABCD. The matrix 0, 1, 1, 0 represents a reflection in the line y equals x, and reflects points on a Cartesian plane across the mirror line y equals x. Let's see how this matrix will reflect the rectangle ABCD across the mirror line y equals x. Let's start with point A. We multiply the matrix 0, 1, 1, 0 with the coordinates a, 1, -1 to get -1, 1. Similarly, we multiply the matrix with point B at 3, -1 to give -1, 3. And then multiplying the matrix with point C, we get point 1, 3. Finally, by multiplying the matrix with point D, 1, 1, we get the same value, 1, 1. Point D lies on the line y equals x. Points that lie on the mirror line are reflected onto themselves, and are called invariant. Looking at the solutions that we obtained using the two methods, we see that both give the same result.